Yeah.
What about things like erectile dysfunction? Because you talk about in the book, and I know that's a big one for men as they age and they get older, and they're thinking, well, maybe my testosterone's good or whatever. But you talk about the NOS3, I think,
Yeah.
gene, and that ties in with endothelial function. And same thing. I mean, are we looking?
It's the same side. This is where it gets really cool. Once you start to understand your map and you know biological function as opposed to all these separate siloed problems,
Yeah.
you yourself can start to see over and over again, oh, I already know the answer. Because now I know how my body works. I now know that the endothelium is also in my penis, right?
Yeah.
And I also may have inflammation there, and a certain protein that I just injected into myself may also be residing there
Yeah.
and causing lack of ability to have proper blood flow. And I can't tell you how many men are complaining about erectile dysfunction, not understanding that it was a certain product that they just took that's causing it because they now have this toxic insult in their endothelium. And yes, the NOS3 genes determine how efficiently you transport nitric oxide in your body, which you need to intake. You don't make it, right? So you need to get it from somewhere. So there's some men that we tell them you need to be on a nitric oxide supplement daily. And so all of a sudden, this thing that seems like, oh, I'm aging and I now have this, which is what people believe. It's no, you caused yourself some damage, and this is where it's manifesting, and it can be reversed,
Yeah.
right? There's plaque that builds up, there's atrophy, and there's inflammation. If you get rid of those things, you get normal function again.
Yeah. This book, your book, and I think everybody, I mean, the more I just dive into this and I was reviewing my own chart, everybody needs to go out and do this. And we can just look at guys and women. If it's even superficial things, I mean, you talk about gray hair loss. For women, cellulite, that's huge. I mean, if you're just like, hey, superficially, I want to fix these things, go do this because that will actually, you will not only fix those things, but you will actually fix all your
Yeah.
pathways of inflammation. It's more than the superficial.